How's it going, everybody? This is Rob Novakast back with another video. And, well, we'll be doing another reaction video in the style of, how I did it with the last couple of videos. Once again, thanks, YouTube. But regardless, I still want to continue this content because, to an extent, it was a lot of fun. But, unfortunately, again, due to, certain individuals that can't do their jobs, I'm just going to show a still as well as, discuss the video in question that I was reacting to. So let's go ahead and do this. We're going to focus on Daitomodachi's videos for this one, and we got actually two that I wanted to talk about. So without further delay, let's go ahead and get right into it. So this first video is Oh My Dio, Enter Speedwagon. Now, if I remember correctly, there was an earlier video, I guess, setting up a series where you have Dio, and to an extent, is not, I don't know if saying he's not a very good people person is the best way to describe Dio in this parody. But to an extent, he has apparently a show, he screws everything up, and unfortunately loses it all. So yeah, so I guess this is like a follow-up to that, where he lost his show. There's a couple references of him like making a joke and there's nobody to laugh, which I thought was kind of funny, where that repeatedly like, please laugh at me or laugh at my jokes. So that was an interesting thing, or an interesting gag, I should say. Now the main focus is, I guess, again, with it, and plus with it being a short video, I'm gonna try to talk about it in length. But regardless, while Dio is sulking, Speedwagon comes knocking at the door, and a fight ensues with Speedwagon starting off with trying to throw his hat at Dio with the blade attached to it. But you guys know Dio, or at least those people who watch JoJo. Watch JoJo if you haven't, by the way. You know Dio, the world, basically time skipping the moment Speedwagon throws the hat, and it immediately just is back onto his head. And eventually gets to the point where, after apparently Giorno told Dio don't kill anybody, he obliges, but knocks his freaking Speedwagon, by the way, using the world too, throwing or like pushing Speedwagon back in and causing a bit of damage, till eventually, with the power of Jonathan Joestar's head, he convinces Speedwagon to use his ultimate attack. And I'm dead serious. If I remember correctly, it was, Jonathan telling every single JoJo meme, you can do this. And sure enough, he creates a meme. I know this isn't the exact name, but it's like meme cannon or meme blast, I don't know. And it was actually kind of hilarious. And on top of it off, as things are about to get crazy, I love that moment where a villain realizes they're screwed by just saying, oh shit. That was probably like one of the best moments of the episode, or this video, where Speedwagon's about to attack and Dio's like, oh well, I'm burned. And sure enough, that does happen, where after the fallout of the attack, all he's left is, well, his head. So fun. And after this, Speedwagon's about to kill Dio with a stick or a piece of metal, but Giorno apparently tells him, don't do that, so he obliges, and kind of makes a threat that, if he tries it again, or if he does anything, then he would come back to kill Dio. And that's kind of how the episode ends. Oh wait, no, they go to Burger King or something. So yeah, that's how it ends. All in all, Daito and Devil Artemis's videos are pretty funny. at points, and some kind of comedy hits, some comedy doesn't. But to an extent, this was an alright video. It's dumb, but at the same time, it's an alright video. Oh, by the way, speaking of Devil Artemis, there is a quick moment where you see Dio, like, literally watching Devil Artemis videos. And I think, to top it off, he calls it a novella. So basically, he gets, during this whole confrontation with Speedwagon, he's getting upset that he's not watching Devil Artemis. That, I will admit, is actually really funny. But regardless, let's move on to the next one, because, yeah, I will say that this was interesting, to say the least. Alright, so the next video on the docket, and probably the last one for this time around, is Pokemon's Thicc Ice Mom Kakyoin Waifu Connoisseur. Now, apparently, this was another, like, series that Daitomodachi started doing. And there is a trailer. I decided not to talk about it. But I guess the idea is you have Kakyoin interviewing different waifus of anime. So I guess to an extent they started off with the ice Pokemon trainer from Pokemon Sword and Shield. And let me tell you, the whole setup for this particular video is literally her making ice puns. I am dead freaking serious. And I think I thought it was funny to an extent, but mostly because it acknowledges how cringy the jokes are. There is a point where the avatar for Daitomodachi almost kills her, but Kakyoin, yeah, and by the way, Kakyoin from JoJo, kind of fitting with the back-to-back. But regardless, at first, Daito's about to shoot her, and Kakyoin's like, "No, don't. She's protected under some government law. This and that. Just to continue the joke for my parody." Oh, and apparently it was approved by President Obama, and I love that Daito is like, "Thanks, Obama." Yeah, I'm not gonna talk shit about Obama, though. I'm trying to avoid politics altogether, to an extent. But regardless, this was not a lot. I mean, honestly, there's not much to say. It was a very quick video. The main gag is literally the Pokemon trainer basically making ice jokes, and apparently being all in all evil. So, yeah. This lady looks sweet, but in real life, she's actually, a psychopath. So, fun times. So, alright. So, near the end of this video, if I have to pick one that I actually like the best out of the two, honestly, I think I'm going to go with, I think when it comes to comedy, the Dio one. Animation-wise, I would have to go with the second one, with the waifu, or Kakyoin Waifu Connoisseur. Honestly, each one has their own strengths and weaknesses, and to an extent, I mean, when it comes to some of the comedy, I laugh at a few things, I don't laugh at a few things, and it's just overall kind of balanced, which is weird. But regardless, that's my quick reaction. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. If you guys want to follow us on social media, links are in the description down below, as well as check out our daily content and the weekly podcast. With that being said, this is Rob Novakast signing off. Have a good one, take care, and I will see you guys in the next video.